In today's video, I'm going to show you how to find the hex color code in Photoshop quickly and easily. This is super useful if you're working on design projects, matching brand colors, or just want to grab the exact color from an image and use it somewhere else. I'll walk you through the two easiest methods, starting with the most common one using the eyedropper tool, and then I'll show you a second method using the info panel. If this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more simple Photoshop tutorials. Let's jump right in. First, open Photoshop and make sure your image is already on the canvas. To begin with, method 1, press the I key on your keyboard. That shortcut selects the eyedropper tool, which is the fastest way to sample a color from your image. Once the eyedropper tool is active, move your cursor over the exact color you want to capture and click on it. Photoshop will sample that color instantly. Now look at the toolbar color box, which is usually found at the bottom left of the interface. You'll see the sampled color appear there as the foreground color. Click on that color box and Photoshop will open the color picker window. This is where you can see the color values in more detail. Inside the color picker, look for the hex code field. The hex code is the 6-character code that starts with a hash symbol, like hash FF5733. This is the code you can copy and use in websites, graphics, and other design tools. If you're working with brand colors or need precision, this is the value you want. If the code isn't immediately visible, just make sure you're in the color picker window and check the field labeled with the hashtag symbol. You can then highlight the hex code and copy it directly. That's method 1, and it's the easiest way to find the hex color code in Photoshop. Now let's move on to method 2, which uses the info panel. This method is helpful if you want to inspect colors while moving around the image. To do this, go to the top menu, click Window, and then click Info. This opens the info panel, which shows color data as you hover over parts of your image. With the eyedropper tool still selected, move your cursor across the image and watch the info panel update in real time. You'll see RGB values displayed there, which are not hexed directly, but they are still very useful. If you need the hex code, you can take those RGB values and convert them using the color picker. In other words, sample the color with the eyedropper, check the values in the info panel, and then open the color picker if you want the hex version. This is a great method when you're comparing multiple colors or trying to find the exact shade in different parts of an image. So to recap, the fastest method is pressing I, clicking the color in your image, opening the color picker from the toolbar color box, and copying the hex code. And if you want live color values, use Window, Info, then hover with the eyedropper and convert RGB to hex when needed. Once you get used to these steps, finding a hex color code in Photoshop becomes very easy. If this tutorial helped you, please hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more quick Photoshop tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.